Steve Norris is all about robots.
I like my robots to have a purpose, a mission.
They're all these little gizmos that do all these crazy little things.
He calls himself a geek.
I'm a geek.
Truth is, he's a mad scientist. Not so good at basketball, though.
I don't play sports.
So we've spent the last 2 days trying to calculate, engineer, and mechanize a layup. I'm playing that thing. That's called basketball. Is it going to work? Crap. He's not moving, Steve. I have no idea. I'm John Bowler. I build stuff. That's the dumbest thing I built all week. I work alongside garage inventors. We're gonna have fun here. Like your wacky neighbor who can make anything out of nothing. I think he's completely out of his mind. Together, we come up with crazy ways to twist their inventions into things that have never been done before. This is really starting to get weird. If anybody can do it, these guys can. Cross your fingers and move away from your TV set. What's in your neighbor's garage? Medford, Massachusetts. There's a guy here who builds a new robot every month. And he builds them out of trash cans and vacuum cleaners.
This guy is the real deal. I've got to see how his brain is wired.
I want to challenge him to build the biggest, baddest robot he's ever thought of. He's a software engineer, but he's the king of his own robot empire. Hey, Steve.
Hey, John, how you doing?
Good, how are you?
Come on in, get out of the cold.
Oh, great. You have toys?
Absolutely. This is CoolerBot. CoolerBot is designed to be a nature photography robot.
CoolerBot.
CoolerBot.
Was there a cool bot, and then this one was the cooler bot?
No.
Okay.
It was because it was made from our cooler.
CoolerBot takes pictures of wildlife.
I'm not quite sure where the idea for this one came from. I think I just wanted to use a cooler. I think this way this one came about is I saw an ad for coolers or something like that and said, you know, that would make a great chassis for a robot.
This is the smartest cooler I've ever seen.
Walking around in Steve's house is really nutty because things are moving all the time.
There's a footstool that finds you.
This is a robotic ottoman. There is a thermal mode where he can kind of follow you. So maybe you want the stool to follow you to wherever you're going.
Why do you build all these things?
I just like building stuff out of simple materials. I mean, I don't have an elaborate shop or anything, but I can take ordinary items and automate them or use them to make devices.
There's a garbage can that gets beers for you.
Basically, I've solved the problem of the canned beverage and getting it from the refrigerator to you. Notice there's the user interface. Press the button.
Okay.
So right now, he's using dead reckoning. In other words, he has a command in his memory that says, move 60 inches and stop.
So these are just programmed motions.
Those are programmed motions, right.
You've programmed in.
Right. Now, at this point, he's actually being a lot more intelligent. He's actually using that sensor there to pick up the infrared beacon coming off of the refrigerator. He sends a command to the fridge to open. He opens his lid. Now he uses the line to navigate to the fridge. Now he commands the refrigerator to drop a can in, and he uses the line just to navigate back out. Sends a command, tell RoboFridge to close up, and now he'll navigate using, again, beacon navigation. By the way, you only have 5 seconds to get your beer out of there.
Oh.
Although we can reprogram that if you're a little, especially after the third.
After the third beer, it might be a little hard to hit the...
Right,
yeah,
exactly.
That makes perfect sense.
Steve uses everyday materials, and what could be more everyday than coffee?
This is a robotic arm, but a very unique gripper on the end of it. It's actually a balloon filled with coffee grounds. When you extract the air out of the balloon, the coffee grounds lock up. We lift up. It's got the gel cabs. Bring them all over.
Uh-oh, in the bucket. He shoots.
And release the pressure.
He scores!
This is Firebot. He's still in development, but eventually the robot will be able to find a fire, drive to it, and put it out.
Heat-seeking, fire-extinguishing robot.
Robot, exactly.
Yeah, say that 3 times fast.
It is fun, but there's a very serious use for this.
Sure,
Well,
yeah. Ah, this is where you build.
take a look at my little workshop.
Whoa, this is a very, very small
Yeah,
workspace.
sure.
So, and you're creating relatively small robots.
Correct, yeah.
What if we were to build something bigger?
Your electronics, my construction, we build a giant bot.
I just don't want to build a big bot for the sake of building a big bot. And I like my robots to have a purpose, a mission.
He shoots, he scores. I have an idea. You trust me? He shoots, he scores. Ding, there's the idea. We make a robot that can play basketball.
Sure.
You shouldn't do that.
I know,
will
I
meet
really-
you here in the morning, and we're gonna build huge bot.
Huge bot.
Steve spends a lot of time in the house. He works in his house, he builds robots in his house. He says he wants to have fun. I've got to get him out of the house. So I gave him a GPS and coordinates to my location.
Okay, we'll go there.
Morning.
Good morning. And what
Get
are
some
we
sleep?
doing here?
What are we doing here? Well, we're gonna play basketball.
Well, I'm
Have a ball.
a geek. I don't play
Go ahead,
sports.
warm up. You ever played pig?
No.
You pick a shot and shoot the shot from anywhere you'd like. Any type of shot, all you have to do is make it. We keep on doing till one of us misses, and then we get a letter.
A letter.
A letter.
Oh, P. I. G. Wow, what a
You
sophisticated...
think this was rocket science? It's pig. Come on, throw the ball. No. Okay. I think what we've just proven is that neither one of us
Is any good
are
at basketball.
any good at all at basketball.
Exactly.
Okay.
So we need to build a machine that's good at it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
If we take what's in here and what's in here, put it in one of these,
These? Yep.
maybe we can get this thing in that thing.
Sounds like a really cool idea.
The robot is going to play me
Yep.
in a game of pig.
In the game of pig.
So obviously the robot doesn't need to be very good. So we need to go to your shop and work out a plan. Sound like a plan?
Sounds like a plan.
Okay,
Let's do it.
that's our plan. In 2 days, we're gonna fill this gym with high school kids and all of Steve's friends to watch BasketBot play. Okay, so what does our bot have to do?
Well, one, it has to be able to move. Obviously, stop in a position. We might have to constrain the universe a little bit and pre-designate some spots. Then the tough part, firing the ball at the basket.
Right.
And in the robotics world, I would call those behaviors, by the way.
Okay,
Behaviors.
so these are our behaviors.
Yep.
CoolerBot is your biggest, strongest, beefiest
Absolutely,
bot.
yep.
So CoolerBot is basically going to be our drive unit.
Yeah, exactly, yep.
So now we have to figure out how it's going to shoot.
Exactly, that's the problem. Shooting is the
I'm
challenge.
trying to think of a way to project this basketball that will come out exactly the same way every time. What came to mind was ski jumping. So it's simply a gravitational drop,
Down a slope.
down a slope, up a ramp. So we'll have the slide section, like so. We just need to figure out how to get the ball up
How'd they
there.
get the ball up there? So we'll need to get underneath and bring it up.
Right. How does BasketBot pick up the ball?
We could use another
How about
robot.
him?
Yeah, I suppose.
This is getting fun.
Oh, it's getting
Isn't
fun.
this
Yeah, yeah.
Getting fun?
Yep, yep.
This is Steve having a blast. This is fun.
48 hours.
So the plan is we'll use CoolerBot to drive our new contraption. We'll attach a 15-foot frame to him. The frame has a ski slope that will launch the ball into the basket, and Firebot will be our ball boy.
Let's figure out some stuff we need to get.
Right. So we will need 10-foot length. The PVC elbows,
casters,
plywood, eye bolts.
fasteners.
Where's page 46? Here it is. And we've lost half of today, so
Yes,
that gives
right.
us a little more than a day and a half to build this. I think we better go shopping.
I think we better get going.
I think we better go now. Oh, I know what we forgot to put on the list.
What?
Bring the list.
A couple of those?
We don't need no list. The list. So the first thing we have to do is figure out some proportions for BasketBot. You're grinning. You're liking this.
I'm liking this.
This is,
This is gonna be very awesome.
okay. This is Steve super, super excited.
It's gonna be awesome.
He's crazy nuts right now.
Yep, yep, as you can tell.
The next morning, we started putting this contraption together, and we ran out of space in a hurry. Steve, your house is too small, so if we can drag it outside, we can glue the base together,
Okay,
and then we'll be able to see exactly what it is we're working with.
let's do it. I take it this goes right through the middle there.
Right. This is gonna be one big friggin' robot. Up, up, up. Up, up. Down. So we put it up, and it falls down. Oh, this glue. Life is bad. Start again. Steve Norris builds really cool little robots. Now we're building a big one, big enough to play basketball. I hope this works, because all of Steve's friends are coming to the high school to see BasketBot play. Steve is reprogramming Firebot to bring the ball to BasketBot.
We've reversed something here. He made a very nice right turn when he should have been making a left turn. Yes. We got left and right correct.
Steve may be on the right track, but I'm not sure I am. I'm trying to build the frame that will hold up the ski slope that will allow BasketBot to shoot the ball. Okay. Beautiful. Okay, you can probably set her down. Whoa. This robot was huge, and we weren't sure if CoolerBot was going to have enough power to move him around. Okay. Can CoolerBot push BasketBot? Let's find out. Steve, if you would. Oh, dude, look at him go. He's a little jumpy. He's ready to go. Sweet.
We're gonna have to probably slow down the spin, I think.
Maybe. So we have our ridiculously huge robot, which can be powered by our ridiculously small robot.
Yeah, I think we just need to attach it.
I mean, this is a sign of success.
This is big success.
I think this is great.
This is a big success.
This is
really
good.
big. This is really good. This is really good.
There's some.
This is really good. This is really good. Yes, yes.
Look at him go. Look at him go. You can't stop him now.
I know. Yeah.
Let's go build more stuff. So the robot will be able to move our big contraption, but we still have to get the ball in the basket. So Steve's job is to get the ball to the top of the robot. My job is to create the correct slope to launch the ball into the hoop.
Let me show you how I'm thinking of the...
Oh, you have that?
Somewhat.
What do you have? What do you have? What do you have?
So if we attach this here and here, like that.
Okay. Now push it till it stops.
Stop. There's the stop.
Okay, that's a problem.
That is a problem. Okay, wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
Wait a minute. Just. Okay.
Oh, what's that do?
That's what I'm saying.
Well, you were just holding it backward. You had invented the piece properly. You're just holding it backwards.
Yeah. That's just typical.
Right. All this tubing has to come together to make a ski jump to launch the ball toward the basket. I knew this was going to be very, very complicated, and I didn't want to do this part when the sun was this low in the sky. How do we get it there? I think we need to pitch this out a little bit.
Pitch it a little bit? Yeah. I don't see why we couldn't come out another foot or so.
Is that going to give us enough force to chuck a basketball?
And not too much force that it wants to bounce out of the track.
Okay. It is much later in the day than I was hoping to do this. Okay.
Okay. Think we're set?
I think we're attached.
I think it's as attached as it's ever gonna get, I think.
Oh, okay.
Here.
Got heavier.
Oh. Okay. Went down on the wheel.
Whoa!
Huh.
That slides.
Yeah.
The beginnings of BasketBot. This actually looks kind of impressive now, doesn't it?
It does.
Shall we roll it to the window and see if it'll work?
Roll?
We have to try it.
Oh, let's give it a shot.
Yeah, we have to try it.
So now we got to get this over there without major structural failure.
Right.
Hello up there.
Wow, if you think it looks stupid from below, I have no reason to believe this is going to work.
Right, none. Absolutely none.
Here we go.
Go. Oh.
Oops.
It's no longer tracking there. It's actually just dropping straight down.
I don't know why. Go. Will it go? Oh.
I don't think it's the ball. I think it's the cables bound in the tape up there.
So yeah, we need to shorten these up, pull us back a little bit.
So they've definitely shifted. Something shifted.
That one looks like it's straight, though.
Oops. Whoa. Did it spread up at the top there?
It may have. Hi, Lucy.
Hey, John. How's
What
it
do you
going?
think of Steve's new toy? It might be too short. It's gonna be a long night. In the morning, I was in the yard taking apart the body of BasketBot so we could transport it. Steve was still in the house working on the brains. I'm a little nervous about this. We didn't get as much done last night as I had hoped, and I'm out here trying to get this thing apart into the gym. Big robot, small van. Go figure. We're gonna have Steve's friends there, my family, his family, a bunch of high school kids. This thing has to work, and it doesn't at the moment. Okay, I made a couple of modifications here.
Okay.
I dropped this bar, which dropped the ski slope about another 15 inches.
Oh, okay.
So that'll give us
Okay.
another 15 inches of vertical
Right.
zizzes like
Right,
that.
right.
And hopefully it'll pick up some more
Right.
speed and chuck it off the end.
Excellent. Excellent. Great idea.
So I've increased the sharpness of the angle of our slope, but now we have a problem with the elevator that takes the ball to the top.
Oh, we have an issue here?
Yep.
Yeah, we're not high enough anymore.
Let's make these two
That long?
14 inches.
Okay.
We have an hour, and our robot is still on its side.
Yep.
And we haven't put the robots in it yet to see if it'll move, and Firebot does not have a head.
Head. Yep.
You okay with that?
I'm okay with that.
I'm glad you are.
And down.
Okay. It never fails to impress, does it?
Now it's time to take this big hunk of plastic and make it a real robot.
All right. I got bungee cords, stuff like that.
He's not moving, Steve.
See, when you have patience, you realize you didn't turn on the master switch.
Power? Seriously? The switch?
The switch.
Okay, it moves, but that's just step one. We still have to get the ball to the top and into the basket.
All right, let's try our elevator. Will it work? Will it work? All right, wheel it back.
Oh, is that the bell?
The bell just rang. The gym is going to fill with students, and our bot doesn't work. What do you think? This one going to work? I would prefer optimism over science at the moment.
Oh, well, then, yes, it's going to work.
Okay.
Now, can I give you the actual answer? 30% chance of work.
30.
30.
Oh, I'd give it 60 at least.
Okay.
I have a good feeling about this for no particular reason.
Okay.
Nice and easy, right at the top. Go. Okay.
Can you say that in cable?
That's not terrible. That sort of worked.
It worked! Once. Will it work again? Who knows? The real test will be in front of the fans.
Ladies and gentlemen, Steve Norris! Steve builds crazy robots. Not so good at basketball, though. I'm playing that thing. That's called BasketBot.
Okay, so is it 100% robot? No. Steve had it programmed, but our problems were mechanical, not robotic. Is it a mechanical, gigantic basket shooting contraption that we built in 48 hours that moves robotically? Hell yeah.
Is this the dumbest thing you've ever seen to shoot a basketball? This is two grown men who have spent the last 2 days building that stupid thing. It might work, but it might not. You guys want to play? All right, are you ready, sir?
I am ready.
Is that your shot?
That's my shot.
Okay. Do you think he's going to make the shot? He looks a little edgy. It may not fall over. It probably won't blow up. Oh, he misses the shot. That was the first time this thing ever tried to shoot a basketball.
It was.
So,
Not
being
bad.
a golfer, I'm going to give him a mulligan.
Thank you.
We're ready.
And it makes the basket. We made a friggin' shot with the robot.
So now it's my turn, and I stink at basketball. So I'm trying everything I can to miss. And I'm so bad, I make the shot. Crap.
Oh, it looks good. Looks good. I need a ball. Here's a ball. Thank you very much. Good boy. Oh! Pee. I have pee.
Once Steve got basketball dialed in, he couldn't miss. And I couldn't make a shot.
P.I., you got one more shot, Steve. Nothing but net. Nice shot. These must be the away colors. I don't know. They're not the home colors. Do I lose?
John, great.
Ladies and gentlemen, Steve Norris. There you have it. Steve Norris, robot geek, round ball legend.
This guy's got game.